Hello travelers, welcome back to my YouTube channel. From Maine's rocky Atlantic coastline and historic lighthouse to New Hampshire mountains and waterfall, along with yummy lobster rolls, potato donut, and getting lost on the most intense uphill trail which still haunts me. Come with me on this ladies trip to the East Coast. I'll be sharing travel stays and tips along with my personal insight on this journey. A great place to visit when in New Hampshire is the Flume Gorge. When purchasing online tickets for adults, it's $18, $16 for kids, and children under 5 is free. You'll save around $3 a ticket if you purchase online and guarantees your time entry slot. You'll come to the Flume Covered Bridge that was built around 1886. It's one of the oldest bridges in the state. Spanning about 50 feet, the bridge has been carefully restored over the years. The bridge features a classic paddle-forward truss design. Well, what does that even mean? A paddle-forward truss design is a type of wooden bridge construction commonly used in 19th century New England. It has extra diagonal braces added between the main supports to make the structure stronger and more stable. This design was developed by Peter Paddleford, a bridge builder from New Hampshire in the early 1800s. This is also a great place to just take a group photo together, and we took the opportunity to capture a memory together here. This is a breathtaking natural granite gorge that stretches about 800 feet long, with towering rock walls rising up to 90 feet high. The 2-mile loop trail that winds through the area is a beautiful blend of boardwalks, bridges, and forest paths, allowing visitors to walk right between the narrow rock walls and alongside rushing water. Along the way, you'll pass through shady woods, climb gentle stairways, and stop at scenic viewpoints overlooking features like Avalanche Falls, Table Rock, and the historic Flume Covered Bridge. Now, this is a beautiful trail, but it may be challenging for anyone with knee problems or difficulty climbing stairs due to some uphill sections and staircases along the route. They also have some very fun spots for children and even adults to take group photos. Like this place right here, it's called the Bear Cave, and you can see visitors coming there and just taking photos together. We also did that. We went in there and someone took a group photo of us and we were just playing around. The Flume Visitor Center offers restrooms, a gift shop, a cafe, and informative exhibits about the gorge's geology and history, making it a perfect starting point for your visit or stopping point. In Portland, Maine, we stay at Black Elephant Hostel. I have never stayed at a hostel before in the past because I have kids and I had a family, and this wasn't something that we were looking at to stay at. But I have always wanted to stay at one, and this was the perfect time and opportunity. We rented out a room, private room, so the 5 of us girls can chit-chat late at night, and it was perfect. We weren't being disruptive to anybody else. The restroom was nice and clean, and I would say that I highly recommend this hostel. It was a great stay for $30 a night. I mean, definitely worth it. You can check out their website for the latest price. My sweet tooth told me that I needed to go try a potato donut. Now, this is something I've never had before either. I've never had a potato donut, and of course, I've never stayed at a hostel. So those two are brand new things. I couldn't decide, but finally, after looking at the selection, I settled on a blueberry lemon. The blueberry lemon is so delicious. I cannot believe that this actually tastes like a donut. It is really good. So if you've never had one, definitely try one. We are on our way to hike the Franconia Ridge Loop. Well, that was the plan, but let's see what happens. Anyways, if you are looking to hike this trail, there are parking lots on both sides of the highway. The Lafayette Place North and South lots with pedestrian tunnels connecting them under I-93. It includes restroom, trail maps, and a small visitor information area. Okay, so parking fills up early. And let's just say you don't get there early enough. Well, there is an overflow parking lot. It's located at the Canyon Mountain Tramway parking lot, just a few minutes north along I-93, exit 34B for Bravo. Here's how it works. When the Lafayette Place lots, north and south, are full, which happens often on weekends and peak foliage days, hikers are directed to park at the Canyon Mountain Aerial Tram lot. From there, a free hiker shuttle. It's operated seasonally by the state park, runs between the tram lot and the Lafayette Place trailhead area, making it easy to reach the start of the Franconia Ridge or Lonesome Lake trails. The shuttle typically runs on weekends and busy days from late spring through fall. If it's not running, the walk from the canyon lot to the trailhead is about 1 mile south along the paved Franconia Notch recreational path. The Franconia Ridge Loop Trail in New Hampshire is an 8.5-mile challenging hike, offering some of the best views in New England. Most hikers go counterclockwise, climbing the Falling Waters Trail past waterfalls to reach Little Haystack Mountain. From there, the trail follows the scenic ridge over Mount Lincoln and Mount Lafayette before descending via the Greenleaf Trail and Old Brittle Path. The loop takes about 6 to 8 hours and rewards hikers with breathtaking panoramic mountain views. The agenda for that day was to hike the Franconia Ridge Loop Trail, but in between chatting, giggling, laughing, taking selfies and whatnot, we took a wrong detour somewhere and ended up on the most strenuous trail ever. We ended up on Liberty Springs Trail. So if you are watching the Silly Ladies YouTube video of mine, my word of advice to you is, if you find yourself on Liberty Springs Trail, I'm telling you, it's very strenuous. I'm not advising here, just sharing my personal experience. The Liberty Spring Trail in Franconia Notch State Park is a classic White Mountains hike that climbs to the summit of Mount Liberty, one of the state's most scenic 4,000-foot peaks. It's a steady, often rocky climb through dense forest, gaining about 3,250 feet of elevation over roughly 3.5 miles to reach the Liberty Spring campsite, which is a popular stop for Appalachian Trail hikers. A short spur trail past the campsite leads to Mount Liberty's open summit, where hikers are rewarded with sweeping views of Franconia Ridge, Mount Lafayette, and the Pemi Wilderness below. Since we accidentally ended up on Liberty Spring Trail, our goal then was to reach Little Haystack, enjoy the view, then descend down via the Falling Waters Trail. So the question is, can you reach Little Haystack from Liberty Springs Trail? If you find yourself like us on this trail, the answer is yes, because we did, but it is a very long and challenging hike. Okay, getting up there, a little bit tired. I think another mile and a half and then we'll get to the top. So I can't wait to see the top. But there's actually moose around here. I would love to see one. And definitely I don't want to see a bear, but a moose would be fine. So, just trying to get to the top. At one point, despair came upon my heart, and I had to keep looking upwards to the trees and the light for strength. As Roberta, one of the girls on this trip, put it so eloquently this way, Imagine walking through a dense forest with no map, only able to see a few steps ahead. At times, the path seems to lead nowhere. At times, you may feel lost. But eventually, you emerge into a clearing, and from there, when you look back, you see how each turn was part of the design. The winding path was not aimless. It was leading you exactly here. The breakthrough carries the same clarity. When you stand in it, you see the pieces come together in ways you could not have planned. The beauty of divine timing is that it not only delivers the blessing, but also transforms you into the person capable of holding it. Had it come earlier, it might have slipped through your hands, or you might have lacked the wisdom to recognize its value. But because of the journey, you are different now. Each of us girls went through our own thoughts and struggles climbing Liberty Spring Trail. I can tell you this for sure. It was my box of cookies that saved me on that trail. The girls made fun of my cookies, but it saved my life. And when we made it to the top, oh my gosh, the view was sweet, and I love you, Cookie. Daylight was burning and sadly it was time to go back down. From this video you can see that it is a very rocky trail and we were taking our time. But then we realized we may not have enough time before dark. So Herberta and I went as fast as we could to try to reach the shuttle bus and grab our rental cart and come back and get the rest of the girls. I'm happy to report we all made it out alive. And that night in bed at the Airbnb place, my stomach was thankful for those cookies and my legs was so glad to be in bed. We made our way to Acadia National Park and decided to not get lost because our poor legs were so sore from Liberty Springs Trail that we stuck to a very easy, relaxing, pleasant walk at Sand Beach. Sand Beach is the only sandy beach in Acadia National Park. It's located on the eastern side of Mount Desert Island in Newport Cove. This 290-yard beach is nestled between granite cliffs and the arm of Great Head to the east, offering a picturesque coastal setting. Nearby popular trails include Beehive Loop, Great Head Trail, and Ocean Path. We decided to take Ocean Path. It's a flat 4.4-mile round-trip trail that follows the coastline, offering easy access to various scenic overlooks. The trail is 2.2 miles one way or 4.4 miles round trip. It's moderate. The trail is mostly flat with some uneven sections and stairs near outer cliffs. It's a mix of concrete, packed gravel, and rocky sections. Ocean Path Trail offers stunning views of granite cliffs, the Atlantic Ocean, and iconic landmarks like Thunder Hole and Otter Cliffs. We kept walking and we found ourselves at Thunder Hole. It's a natural rock inlet where waves crash into a narrow passage, creating a thunderous sound, especially during high tide. This trail is popular for its accessibility, scenic beauty, and connection to other park highlights, making it a must-do for visitors just seeking a peaceful walk with incredible coastal scenery. We wish we'd had more time at Acadia National Park. Its beauty is endless and every spot leaves you wanting to see more. I've always wanted to try glamping, so we check into Under Canvas. They have safari-style setups with plush king-size beds, soft linens, wood-burning stoves, and there's private bathrooms with hot showers. They offer large windows or star view skylights so you can enjoy the surrounding nature right from your bed, blending rustic charm with cozy comfort. A deluxe tent like this starts at $279 a night. They do offer special promotions, such as the Secret Season Deal, which provides a 20% discount on stays from July 30th to December 31st, 2025, and includes a $20 boutique credit. The property spans 100 acres of waterfront land along Union River Bay, featuring over 1,200 feet of coastline. This resort is open from May through October. On-site amenities include a cafe with fresh meals, campfire s'mores, morning coffee, yoga sessions, lawn games, and cozy lounge tents for relaxing or stargazing. Some locations even host live music or guided adventure tours. This under canvas is called Under Canvas Acadia, and it's situated in Surrey, which is about 35 minutes away from Acadia National Park. They do have other camps across the U.S., including sites near Yellowstone, the Grand Canyon, and Zion National Park. For a full list of their locations, you can visit the official Under Canvas website. I do recommend staying here. It's glamping, so it's a little bit more luxurious than your regular camping, but sometimes the amenities and being by the ocean is quite nice. I would definitely stay here again. Before leaving the East Coast, there is just one more place we had to check out. Portland Headlight, located in Cape Elizabeth, Maine. It's the state's oldest lighthouse and a must-see coastal landmark. Built in 1791, it sits atop rugged cliffs with stunning views of Casco Bay and the Atlantic Ocean. The surrounding Fort Williams Park offers plenty to explore, including walking trails, picnic areas, and historic military ruins. You can also visit the museum at Portland Headlight to learn about maritime history and see lighthouse artifacts. While the lighthouse tower opens to visitors only once a year during Maine's Open Lighthouse Day, the park is open year-round. After exploring, you can grab a bite nearby. There are several great local spots, like Bite into Maine. It's a popular food truck. This trip was amazing, filled with unique moments. Hope you found it useful and enjoyable. Don't forget to subscribe and watch my other travel adventures. Until next time, let's go on many more adventures together.